morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today is a special day. As you can see, I am inside my house and I have a visitor. Our bestie Tangy is here to visit us. She's very interested in the bread right now. And so today is a special day because this is the second anniversary of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Pretty crazy, huh? So if you didn't play the game last year we basically got this little cake as a gift. This really cute looking cake actually, which you cannot make and you cannot buy again, so very rare. Which is why I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad I'm not eating it and keeping it forever. And yeah, so today's the second year. I mean, it's so hard to believe, right? It's been 2 years already. Aww. See you, Tangy. Oh, so sweet. This is so convenient that Tangy showed up because she's definitely one of the first villagers I had. I had her in 2020 and it was an entire story about it. I traded her, you know, when trading villagers was a thing for like 40 Nook miles to get. It was crazy back then. But yeah, this is the second year. This is so strange. Like, I can't believe it's been 2 years. And also, like, I've been playing this game for 2 years. Every day. That is so crazy to me. FYI, we did not get a second cake. I did not receive anything in the mailbox. I was a bit disappointed because I was looking forward to, like, I thought it would be cute if we get a cake, like, for the first few years, different cake every time, but I guess that is not an option. And so yeah, this is the second anniversary of the game, and also the second anniversary of Cinnamon Island, because I started this island the day the game came out. Oh my god, this is pretty crazy. Everything's so different now on this island, and even though Animal Crossing New Horizons is not my first Animal Crossing, I had Wild World, like my best friend gifted it to me. And I really didn't like it, so I played like 10 hours of Wild World. I never played New Leaf. Like, New Horizons is my biggest Animal Crossing experience so far. This is also one of the biggest video game experience for me, because this is the first time in my life that I've played a video game every day consistently. Like, I think I skipped like a day or two, but you know, you catch up and it's pretty crazy to think about it. Also, this is Molly. If you haven't seen this video, this is Molly new spot. So I'm skipping some of the furniture that Toby had, but I'm customized the froggy chair into a yellow one. I'm also looking for Ione to give her a little roost sadly, but I don't know where she is. But anyways, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. 2 years ago this game came out, became one of the biggest Nintendo games on the Switch. Like, I think it's over 33 million copies sold now, which is crazy when you think about it. Oh, Sasha's dancing, Judy's dancing, then we have to dance with them. Can we see them? Barely. Oh god. Can I zoom? Okay, can I jam? Aww, maybe this angle is better. Perfect. And so yeah, so much happened on this island. Like, I'm basically making today's video to, you know, look back on these 2 years. So many villagers came to this island. Like, my starters, when I started Cinnamon, were Buck, who happens to be a horse, and Canberra, who is a koala. Oh, I am so sorry, Judy. Am I bothering you? She's just like, I have to sing now. Well, we got a Judy concert. How adorable. And as I was saying, yeah, so when I started playing New Horizons, because I didn't play that much of Animal Crossing before, you know, when I went on Villagers Hunt, I literally picked the first person I saw. So I think the first 3 were great because I had Deli, who was a monkey, Peanut, who was a squirrel, and Chev with a goat. And one of my dreamies, one of the best. I've been thinking about bringing her back. But I had really good starters, except for Buck and Canberra. I'm just not a fan of them. Especially Buck, he's like a green horse, but the green is like vomit colored. It's not great. It's really not great. I'm not crazy about the horses, honestly. I think my favorite horses are Julian and Renee. And that's kind of it. Maybe Cleo? Yeah, I think Cleo's pretty cute. I love purple. But then, you know, I didn't like go on many villager hunts. I just took a Nookmail's ticket, picked the first one I got. So I had a lot of jocks in mine, and I had Poncho, I had Buck, I had someone else. I had Agent S, whom I love. I think the superhero villagers are awesome, except maybe Rocket, she's not that great. But other than that, they're all great. Like Kit Kat is a dreamy, and yeah, I had Poncho. I had Chief, who's a grumpy, who's pretty awesome, to be honest. And yeah, I had many villagers that I didn't really care about. God, I don't even remember everyone because it was so random. I know I didn't like Poncho at all. Poncho and we have some beef. Like, I have some personal issues with Poncho. Like, he would not leave the island, and I was like, you need to go. But yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons was really my biggest Animal Crossing experience, and honestly, I think maybe that's why I never got the criticism the game got, because I never experienced New Leaf, even though I bought it in retrospect, and it wasn't a great idea because I played New Leaf and I was like, oh, I don't like this game. It's such a weird game to play after New Horizons. But yeah, there's so much I loved about this game. Like, I love the concept, I love the graphics. I think we don't talk enough about the graphics of this game. Like the sound design, the little details. Like, it's absolutely incredible, everything. Like, these graphics are so lush and beautiful. I mean, I've played Pokemon Arceus, you know, when it came out in January. And although I love this game, this is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon games, the graphics compared to this are not good. It's pretty crazy, right? Pokemon is the biggest video game franchise, and they cannot give us good graphics on the Switch when you have games like this that looks that good. And also, I'm gonna buy the new Kirby game next weekend. I've played the demo and it looks absolutely amazing. Like, look at this museum. If you just look at this museum, it's gorgeous. The graphics in this game for me are out of this world because it looks very real. Like the details when it comes to the furniture in this game. I love that. I really, really appreciate this game. Like the sound design in this game is really, really top notch. It should have gotten awards for it because all the little details, like, I don't think I noticed something that I never noticed before recently is that when it rains, I don't know why I never noticed, but if you don't have an umbrella, you become wet in a game, and so your hair is shinier. But if you have the umbrella with you, it changes. Actually, it dries you, which is crazy. Even the sound design, like depending on what type of shoes you're wearing, you're gonna have a different sound. Like, I cannot imagine the amount of work that has gone through this game. And I know we all have a lot of frustration. I feel like it has calmed down since the 2.0 version came out in November, which is great. You know, we got the Roost with Brewster, we got Cap'n Islands, new villagers, Happy Home Paradise. This game could have been really just like adding a lot of DLCs, and they decided to just make Happy Home Paradise, which is basically an entire new game if you think about it. And really, I feel like when I bought this game 2 years ago, I went to my local grocery store. You know, in France, our grocery stores, they sell everything. And I bought it for 45 euros, which is, I think, about 40 bucks, maybe 50 bucks. I don't know how to convert. But it's not like 60 bucks, basically. When you buy in a grocery store, you get the advantage of like saving 15 bucks. which is pretty good, which is what I'm gonna do with Kirby. So I don't have to pay 60 euros, but I'll pay 45. And yeah, the price for me is so worth it. I mean, can you imagine 45 bucks for a game that I've spent over 1,000 hours on? Like, I think I'm at 1,600 hours on this, which is insane. Like, I think maybe I've played the Sims franchise a bit more than this, but this is absolutely insane for a video game. And the fact that I enjoy playing this game, and I never get bored of it. Like, sometimes, yeah, I'm just gonna do my dailies, and it's gonna take me 20 minutes, but it kind of puts me in a good mood, you know. I do my dailies there, and I talk to my villagers, I give them gifts. Sometimes I revamp things when I get tired of it. There's so many opportunities in this game. It is pretty crazy, and honestly, I really am grateful for it. I think this game has given me a rhythm, like, you know, playing daily every morning, basically. Oh, hello, Dizzy Man. But playing daily, even if it's just for 20-15 minutes, I do love the rhythm it gives me, you know, this routine, basically, of just being like, okay, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm gonna say hi to some of my villagers, I'm gonna give some gifts, I'm gonna sell some things, I'm gonna maybe do a cabin island or whatever. I love this. I really love that. It really helps with my... Oh, what? Excuse me. We are celebrating today. Young lady, what are you thinking about? Oh no. No! You just moved here. Yoni, how dare you? You are not leaving. Are you kidding? The audacity right now. I almost don't want to give you a gift. Oh yeah, we revamped. I did revamp our house, but this is coming in the next in a video next week, so look forward to it. All right, here you go. The audacity. How dare you? You've been here for 2 weeks. Yes, I don't mind sharing, but honestly... Bunny ears? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Yoni. No. You are staying here. At least for a few months. Then we'll see. And so, what was I saying? I completely forgot. Oh, yeah. This game really helps me with my mental health, you know? I mean, it really came out at the most perfect timing. Let's be real. And the fact that we got so much content, and I do believe the 2.0 version really added a lot to this game. That really made me, because I think before, like, I remember back in August I was playing, but I was slowly getting not burnt out, but just, you know, in a slump, like, oh, I'm a bit bored of this game. I kept doing my dailies, but sometimes I would just connect to get, like, the Nook Miles ticket, like the 300 Nook Miles per day. What is this? A Haragas, great, fantastic, thank you. And so yeah, I remember last August I wasn't crazy about the game, I really remember that, but then I kind of picked it up again. I do love when fall happens on the island, and you know, you get a Halloween, which is one of my favorite event in this game, because you can really decorate and make it look great and a lot of fun. But yeah, I do love this game very dearly. Even winter this year didn't bother me as much as last year, even though I'm glad the snow is gone, but I still had a lot of fun. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about this game. You know, I think it's nice to just have a little chat, just reflect on the impact that this game had on me, but also I mean, this island has changed like 50 times by now, and it's just so fun. And you know, there are some villagers that I'm dearly attached to. Seriously, Judy? Am I too much in your space? Love you, Judy. So Judy, I haven't checked, but she moved in last year because we celebrated her birthday last year. I found the postcard where she thanked me, so I think, yeah, she must have moved I think February 2021 or maybe even January. I cannot remember. I have so many screenshots that I have to empty my SD card for this game like every 2 months. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what can I add about this game, because oh, look at Tengi with a little sandwich, just having a good day. Like, Tengi is one of the OG. Also, recently I learned something that I never thought about, but the residents, so if you go from here to here, this is the order of when they moved in. So Sherb, I think next month would mark the 2-year anniversary of Sherb moving in. Gonna make a video, gonna throw a party, because he's the OG. And so the story about Sherb is the following one. I had Chev on my island, and I really got attached to her, and she has become one of my dreamies, one of my besties. But when she asked to move out, actually no, I had Kiki move in, and she was in a campsite, and basically I didn't know, you know, the campsite trick where you just, like, the moment they say the villager's name, you just close off the game and you restart. I didn't know that. So basically what I did, when Kiki said, oh, Chev wants to move out, I was like, well, I'm gonna say yes, because I really wanted Kiki. You know, she's a black cat, I love cats. But the problem with that is I lost Chev and I was really gutted. I remember I threw a farewell party at House Island. I was so sad that I lost her. And then Kiki wanted to move out a bit later, I think? God, I'm losing my memory, but I remember, yeah, Kiki moved out. I went on villager hunt and I found Sherb. And so I kept Sherb because he's adorable. And I think it happened back in April or something, so this was a full story basically about how Sherb moved in and basically became one of the OGs of this island. And he's really, even though now I have his amiibo, but he's definitely one of my favorite villagers. He's the sweetest. We went through a lot together, so it doesn't make sense for me to let him go. He's really the one with Tenki I really don't want to let go. Although Tenki did move out at some point because my reasoning was their house was a mess and I had her amiibo, so I just went with, well, I can just get her back and have a decent house, because we didn't have the 2.0 version at the time and we couldn't just like... Oh, thank you, Sherb. He's complimenting my outfit. Yeah, this outfit is based on the colors of Animal Crossing New Horizons, by the way. Like this bit of a pale pastel green kind of thing. God, I love his house. I really did a good job on his house. My god. Looks so good. You have such a fancy little house, my boy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video. I mean, this is just me rambling, but I really wanted to make a video about this because this is such a special event for me. And, yeah, look at him. Sherby's the OG. He's never gonna move out. Let's be real. He's adorable. And I mean, even, can I have access to the posters here? Oh my god, I can. I mean, okay. Actually, we can talk about this a bit before I end the video, but I had so many villagers in this island. Although some of them are just amiibos that I brought to Harv's Island, so I didn't have them, but Agent S was one of the first villagers I had. Anka was on the island, but I never clicked with her, so didn't keep her, didn't even get her picture. Odie wasn't? Did I bring Odie on the island? I don't remember. I think I did. I need to bring her back for summer because I think she fits very well. Avery was an amiibo, he never moved here. Barold, oh my god, I had Barold on my island. He visited through the campsite and replaced Wolfgang. And it was hilarious because his house is literally the creepiest house and he's Such a strange little bear cub. I'd never had Beardo, I just used this amiibo, but I would love to have Beardo. We had Bo, but Bo is very cute, but I never clicked, I never vibed with him. I never had Big Top, but I used his amiibo. We had Bob, ages ago. Bonbon was here, like, in 2020. She's adorable, she's one of my favorite bunnies. And Buck. Buck is my starter duck. Very unfortunate. But this is our little boy, Canberra. Caroline is just an amiibo. She never was here. Just like I used Celeste amiibos to get a poster. Shatter was on the island. I think he's a very cute mouse and a very fun smug to have. I had Chide when the Sanrio amiibo cards came out. Yeah, I brought Chide to the island because I'm not crazy about the elephants, but she's so cute with a little teacup on her head. Come on. Obviously, I haven't had Chelsea yet. Chev, oh, my favorite. I miss her. Chief is cool. Chief actually got his amiibo last year and I brought him back because I never got his picture. He's pretty cool. He's not so much a wolf as he is a fox to me, but awesome. But yeah, this Coco was on the island. I never got a picture, which I regret, so I might bring her back someday. I never had Cookie, but I had her amiibo. And you know, my cat's name is Cookie, so that's why I thought it was very funny. Carlos is awesome. I love him. There's a lot of story about Carlos between, it's more like an inside joke between me and one of my best friends who play the game. Cyrus, because I have Cyrus and Reese's amiibos that I got on sale ages ago, before the game came out, and I got their poster. Deirdre is awesome. She's a sisterly, and her house, she fits perfectly for fall on an island. She's awesome. Deli is my favorite monkey. That was my first lazy villager too. So sweet. Such a sweetheart. Diana never moved in. I just have her amiibo and I really like her. Like, she'd be really cool, snooty to have. Dom. Oh, I love Dom. So sweet. Egbert was my second. Yes, I had Egbert on my island. My god. This anxious looking chicken. He was so strange. Such a strange little guy. Etoile is super cute. I would love to have her on my island. Fona was so cool. So she moved out of my friend's island and moved to mine. And she was lovely. Filbert. It's been like... So Filbert was on the island before Sasha. He's a sweetheart. Oh my god. Absolutely love him to death. I miss him. Genuinely miss him. I love the squirrels in this game, but Filbert is something else. Flurry! Oh, we had Flurry this winter. She's so cute. I'm not crazy about the hamsters, but Flurry is definitely awesome. Frigga. I had Frigga last winter. Winter of 2020, actually, because I have her amiibo. She's a really cute penguin. Fuchsia was briefly on this island, but I think I used an amiibo to replace her. Gail is just an amiibo poster. She never moved here. Genji was here very briefly. I should get him back because he's awesome. And he would fit with the island very well. Gladys is an amiibo and an enemy. I have beef with Gladys since Wild World. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Greta, oh my god, I had Greta back in 2020. I think mid-2020. She's a really cute mouse. She's very, like, Japanese, based on the Japanese, like, I don't know how to describe it. Traditional Japanese person from maybe a few centuries ago, but she's really cool. She's cool. She would fit on the island, and she's a snooty as well. And she has very angry eyes, which is awesome. Harriet, how did I... Oh yeah, I have her amiibo, right. I got her amiibo recently. She's so cool. She's so cute. Azel, how can we not talk about Azel? I'm just gonna go through all the posters because it makes me nostalgic. You can skip this part. But Azel, yeah, she was one of the first sisterly, I think, after Canberra. basically I got her amiibo and brought her here. She's a dreamy. I love Hazel to death. I mean, I remember when I started this channel, someone created a YouTube account anti-Hazel, and they harassed me every time there was a Hazel video, which was pretty crazy. I remember being like, oh my god, it was probably a little kid doing that, because I don't see an adult doing that, but it was so strange. But I love Hazel. She's a sweetheart. Ionis, I love her poster, even though she kind of looks like stunned, like, it's very funny. Isabel, obviously. Joey was on the island very briefly. I miss him, but I have his amiibo. Again, I love the ducks, and he's so cute. Judy, your favorite. What more can I say about Judy? She's perfect to me. I love pastel colors, and she's like a galaxy. I love it. June was on the island very briefly last year. I did not vibe with her. She was cute. I found her on Villager Hunt, and I was like, couldn't get into her. Kabuki is awesome. He moved to my friend's island, actually. And it's funny because sometimes he mentions me to my friend, which is just so funny to me. Cat is just an amiibo. Ketchup, she, Ionis replaced her recently. Ketchup is adorable. She's a sweetheart. Really just, oh my god. Kit Kat, I have his amiibo, and he's awesome. I love him. I kind of, honestly, if Dom has to go, it will be Kit Kat replacing him. Kiki's adorable. I mean, she's one of the OG if you think about it. She's such a sweet little black cat. KK, obviously. Yeah, I have Layla's amiibo card, and so I got her poster, and she can come, if you have it, just call her at Brewster's, and she comes with her family, because Layla is Captain's daughter, basically. Lily was on the island ages ago last year. She was on my campsite, and I made her replace Robin. Oh yeah, Robin was my first nudie, I just remembered. Lily's on my second island. She's adorable. Definitely the best frog to me. Lino, my enemy. I have some beef with Lino. I know a lot of people love him, but I have a lot of beef with him. Like, the things he did on this island are unacceptable. Lolly, I had Lolly last year, or maybe in 2020. I have her amiibo. A sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart. Lucha was my first smug, the campsite villager you cannot negotiate on. That's Lucha to you. It was whatever. He moved out and I was like, good. Lyman was on the island last year when I had like this weird theme of having fruits themed island. So I had Tanky, Lyman, Meringue, Mabel. Mayo is just an amiibo card, but I think she's really cute. I wouldn't mind having her. Maggie was on the island back in 2020. She moved in, I think, through the campsite, or maybe I found her on a villager hunt and I was frustrated. I can't remember. She was fine. Maple was replaced by Budge. A sweetheart. Really, I did not think I would like her that much, but she's adorable. I had Marina. There's the video about it on the channel. I did a villager hunt and it was frustrating. And then I decided to autofill and then it was Marina. I love Marina. Very sweet. Marshall, our favorite boy. Forever our favorite boy. Marty, I remember I got him because of the hype of the amiibo cards and I did not vibe with Marty at all. So, Melba is the best koala. Period. She's beautiful, she's so sweet, her house is awesome. I love her. Meringue is so cool, like I don't like the rhinos that much, but she's so... You have to love the strawberry horn, and come on. Mary's so cool. She wasn't on the island, it's an amiibo thing, but she's super cute. She was on my second island, she's adorable. Mitzi was on the island back in early 2020. Very sweet. I think she's like a Siamese cat, right? Super sweet, but I didn't click with her that much. I think she was a campsite villager too, and I was like, couldn't get into her, but she's super cute. Nana is an amiibo. Nan is an amiibo as well. I think she moved in briefly, but I prefer Chev. Nan is super cute, but Chev is the OG. Olivia is an amiibo. She's quite something. Peanut. Peanut is awesome. My first Peppy villager. You know, I mean, I think one of my most popular video on this channel is Peanut and Static going on dates, because they just were flirting all the time on my island, so so cute. Pico, it's an amiibo. She never moved in, but she's so cool. Petri, I love Petri. I don't have much to add. She's awesome. Phoebe was one of my first sisterlies. I think she came after Canberra, so that was like early 2020. She's cool, but yeah, that's it. I have Philly's amiibo. Pietro's amiibo. I love Pietro. I just love the fact that he's a clown. That's amazing. I love the colors, that he's so, and he's a smug, obviously. Pinky replaced Peanut. Pinky was in the campsite, and she decided, she said, oh, maybe if Peanut wants to move in. I was like, okay. Big mistake. I regretted that so much because I love Peanut so much, but, you get over it. Poppy was on the island. Again, a very popular villager that I did not vibe with. Like, she's adorable, don't get me wrong, but I could not get into it. Punchy was here in early 2021. Very cute. Very adorable. Pearl is an amiibo, but she's a calico cat like my own cat, so I like her a lot. Rusher was on the island. I had Rusher in Wild World, which is why I brought him in on a villager hunt, but he's a bit too cartoony for me, so it didn't really click. The boy. The fancy boy that everyone was trading their souls for. Raymond. I found Raymond. There's a video of it with my second character on a villager hunt on the first ticket. Pretty insane. He stayed a while. Basically, Dom replaced him, but he stayed a very long time. Carice. Ribbit was on the island back in 2020. He's a jock and he's awesome. He's like a frog. He's my second favorite frog after Lily. He's literally just a robot. I love it. Really, just a poster, but I love her. Robin was my first nudie. She was fine. She's definitely one of the best looking birds in this. Rocket was on the island briefly because it auto-filled. I'm not crazy about it. Rosie was the sweetheart. She's so cute, right? Her design is adorable. Rowan, oh yeah, that's it. I had Buck, Poncho, and Rowan on my island, like the first ones. There was so many jokes, and it really made me hate that personality at the time. I was like, I hate this. This guy is obsessed with sport, like what, and exercising, like whatever. No, not so much. I got used to it and they grew into me, but yeah, it was something. Ruby was awesome. I remember she's a peppy rabbit. She's like a moon rabbit. Adorable. Sahara. Sasha. Scoot was on the island. I miss him. I love the ducks. They're so cute. They're adorable. It looks like he's wearing a diaper on his head, but he's adorable. Sharp Poster is so cute. I love it. Sprinkle was on the island. She's one of my favorite peppy villagers. Like, I think penguins are underrated in this game because there's so many that are super cute. Static, the best. Static is the best. I love him. He's my favorite grumpy. He's so tiny and he's so purple. Stinky, underrated. He was on my island actually for a brief time, but he was kind of funny. I don't know why. They really made him like vomit colored, right? And he's sweating and everything. It was funny. I had Stitches for a little bit because I got his amiibo. I love Stitches. He's like a teddy bear. It's the best. Sylvana is an amiibo. I love her. She looks cute. Tanky is the BFF. The OG, the peppy OG of this island for sure. Toby was here for 4 days, so rip. Tom Nook, I think we're at the end of it, yeah. Tom Nook, Tommy. Oh, I had Tom on the island, oh my god, I forgot. He's a grumpy cat, not my thing. He stayed like 2 weeks and then I replaced him. Tortimer! So I have his amiibo card and I had this poster way before he was at Arms Island. So funny. I had Wendell's amiibo as well, that's why I have this poster. Whitney, I wish I kept her longer. She's a snooty wolf and she's beautiful. Wolfgang was on the island for a little bit, you know, he's a grumpy wolf as well. Zell is a smug gazelle. He didn't stay very long, but you can see him in my early videos. He was kind of there, which is funny. So yeah, I think this is gonna end this video. I'm so sorry, this is almost 40 minutes long. I just went to memory lane with these posters to give you an idea of all the villagers I had. Because yeah, if you bring them to Harv's Island, then you can unlock their poster, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here because I keep rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.
Ready now.